Hello everyone, I am Hachi and I have a familiar voice. In the last video, we dismantled a 996 electric drill from DeWalt. At the end of our video, it was said that we must dismantle this Dulwich universal treasure. This universal treasure is also Yangtu. What Yangtu? I said it was foreign garbage that came from the sea, but this one is much better than the 996. The model of this machine is DCS355, a multi-purpose treasure with 3 gears to adjust the downward trending switch. What is a downward trend switch? The downward trend switch is the same as our electric hammer box switch press down to turn, release down, and not turn. We observe that many machines today are of the kind of side thrust type. This is selected according to an individual's needs, such as which machine is suitable for you. However, this DCS355 only has this one. We have just removed the screws and necessary parts in front of us. Let's take this shell out of the way. Now good, the old and new inside is not bad. After this machine is brought over, it will be found the appearance is not that old. We look at this dashboard like a new one. The switch control assembly looks like a new one. There was not a single trace of dust. This machine should be opened and assembled too. The motor of the rotary nail is the same as many of Dewey's machines. It is a brushless all-in-one motor. In front is the metal gearbox section. Our focus today is to take a look at this DCS355. How exactly is the gearbox inside it? I just did some rough research. We see that above the rotor there are 2 iron plates fixed in front of the gearbox. There are 2 screws. After this screw is removed, it will be removed. It should be possible to unplug the rotor. Let's do it now. Still take a screwdriver to remove the 2 screws. Now we've demolished it. Bring this camera a little closer, then turn it on. Well, first see, the gasket inside is a bearing. Let's look at the structure inside. Now let's dig out the butter. Take a look at the structure of this machine and how it causes a high-frequency oscillation. Seeing this, can you figure out how it swings? If you haven't figured it out yet, I'll tell you. First of all, let's look ahead of the rotor. This cap is a sealing cover. In front of it is a bearing. Have you noticed the difference in the bearing? Did you notice that it's a bit tilted? It leans to the right. It measures a bit more on the left and less on the right. It's an eccentric bearing. Once it starts rotating, it's not completely concentric. It swings left and right. The steel sleeve also swings to the left and right on both sides of the bearing. It helps shake the wavy fork located in front. We can see that. Under high-speed rotation, the wavy fork shakes back and forth. There's such movement in front. You see, the higher the speed, the faster this front movement. When you add the huge piece of the treasure in front, it results in a back-forth vibration. We can achieve a cutting or grinding effect this way. Now, you should be able to understand, right? Once you take it apart, you'll realize that this structure isn't particularly miraculous. It's just an eccentric bearing. It conducts high-frequency vibration in front of it. I thought the technology was very advanced. Actually, there are some things you won't know if you don't disassemble it. After taking it apart, I suddenly understood. The principle of this thing is actually simple. Alright, let's end this video here. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Or if you want to see a machine disassembling video, you can give me a suggestion. If I have the capability, I'll get it and make a disassembling explanation. Okay, thank you everyone. I'm Xiaoba. See you next time.